Hello, friends. The early believers shared a brand new kind of love. Listen as Addie and Drew and their parents weave together the biblical story with a modern poem.
And the people stayed home and read books and listened and rested and exercised and made art and played games and learned new ways of being and were still and listened more deeply.
They devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and fellowship, to the breaking of the bread and the prayers, and came upon everyone, because many wonders and signs were being done by the apostles.
Some meditated, some prayed, some danced, some met their shadows, and the people began to think differently.
All who believed were together and had all things in common. They would sell their possessions and goods and distribute the proceeds to all, as any had need. Day by day, as they spent much time together in the temple, they broke bread at home and ate their food with glad and generous hearts.
And the people healed. And in the absence of people living in ignorant, dangerous, mindless, and heartless ways, the earth began to heal.
Praising God and having the goodwill of all the people. And day by day the Lord added to their number those who were being saved.
And when the danger passed and the people joined together again, they grieved their losses and made new choices and dreamed new images and created new ways to live and heal the earth fully as they had been healed.
When the early Christians would come together, they would share all that they have with one another. They'd share their food, their homes, their clothing, everything they had, all of their possessions they shared. And so this new kind of love led them to worship God, singing and praising together, praying, devoting themselves to prayer, and breaking bread with one another. When we talk about breaking bread, that really just means they shared a meal. And this Sunday, we're going to share a meal together. It's the meal we call communion. So I invite you to get some bread, or could be crackers or anything that you have in your house. and some juice of some kind or water. It isn't really important what it is, just that it's something that you have available and that you can share in together. And all of us in our own homes will have communion together. And when we're finished, we usually say a prayer and we sing a communion hymn. I'd invite you to sing God is Here Today, which Miss Sam and Andrew have recorded for you, and you can listen to in just a moment. And when you think about singing that, sing it as a prayer. The words are, God is here today, as certain as the air I breathe, as certain as the morning sun that rises, as certain when I sing, you'll hear my song. Look forward to seeing you on Sunday, and we'll share in communion together.